can I reach you when you shut me out? While I'm still inside, you know I love you and I have no doubt. The time is on our side.
Stanley did.
I could help you hold your demons down while you drive them out. If you want to, we can leave this town and take you above the...
So good morning everyone, it is Sunday. A very wet Sunday actually, and things are starting a bit different this morning because we're actually having, I think it's a company called Polygon or something, like the start of the restoration for the post-flood stuff, like drying equipment. Although there's been a bit of confusion about, like, we thought that they were pulling up the floor, but then like the insurance company haven't communicated that to them, so I'm not really sure what's happening. And the kids have got 4 days left in school, so I'm slightly stressed about it all coming to a head when they finish, but what can you do? They are due very, very shortly, and I've got us all like up and ready. It's only just turned 9 o'clock, and I know that's not like early, but on a Sunday it feels early, do you know what I mean? But been up, I've got everybody sorted for the day, and it's going to be a relatively chilled Sunday once they've gone, I think, because the weather is gross. Gosh, it's been raining like you would not believe here. I don't know what it's like elsewhere, but up north, it's a right sight for sore eyes because it's just, yeah, it's not giving summer. And I'm also working with Sky Kids in this video. You'll know by now that we're Sky customers. We have been ever since Mark moved in. Yeah, I'll just be showing you them throughout the day. Obviously, like the mobile app and things like that, and what you can watch. If you're Sky customers, you'll probably be aware of like the kids section anyway, but I'll just include it as and when, and you can see we watched a bit this morning, but it's a nice one to share with you because they're fab. I like Sky. I like the whole way that it works, you know, just the functionality of it and stuff, like on the homepage and things like that. I've always enjoyed that. So yeah, I'll be talking about them in this video as well. But in the meantime, we just need to wait for these guys to get here. And then I've got some baking for a no-bake bake-off, which is confusing, to do for Bill's, like, last week. So he's got to do something, we need ingredients for that. And then I think we're just going to hunker down, maybe walk the dog. It just depends on, like, when, because the weather, as I mentioned, isn't great, but it's just going to be nice and chilled. I just want to get ready for the last 4 days of school. We finish really late. I think the majority of people either finish on Friday, just gone, or the week before, or obviously Scotland finishes a lot earlier. And I know like other countries finish a lot earlier as well, but we are still slogging. We've got four more days, and we finish on like the 28th or something like that, or 26th, I can't quite remember. But yeah, we are feeling it, and I just need to get us through these next 4 days because the kids are knackered, and there's just been so much to remember. And obviously Bill's finishing high school on Thursday as well, so that's kind of emotional. Can't believe we're even getting close to high school. That's just weird. Anyway, I'm gonna make myself a quick coffee before these guys get here and just run around and make sure there's no dirty socks on the floor or something like that, and then I'll update you in a bit. He's trying to get his squirrel. What are you doing? So while the men are here and they're setting everything up and we're stuck in here, I thought I would quickly show you what Sky Kids is like if you've not already got it. So obviously down the side here you can find all of these different tabs, and there is a kids one, and then you will see loads of different bits of content for your children to enjoy. So if you go down here, you'll see that there's kids safe mode. So that means that they can't access any content that's above the age of 12 years old. So it just means that while they're in here, I can set this up and they're watching exactly what I want them to. With the age range that I've got, obviously Bill is 11, Daisy is 7 and Stan is 5. It just gives me a bit of extra security because they do have different preferences and stuff. So that is really, really cool. And you just enter your PIN to exit or to set it on. And then also there's an under 5 section, so straight away you can find some stuff that would be really good for like toddlers and preschoolers. So mine are kind of growing out of this now at the ages that we've got. And then we've got 5 and over, which is very much what Stan is into. So we've got Ready Jet Go, MC Grammar's one that we watched a lot. There's just loads, Trolls, Monster Loving Maniacs, there's tons, absolutely tons to choose from, and it's a nice one to just sort of send them to if you can teach them how to get onto this page as well, because they're smarter than us with this kind of technology. And what is nice is that you can set them up for the summer holidays and know that, like, if you do need to get a bit of work done or some jobs done, then there's a place that they can come to straight away and find some content that is appropriate. There's also 8 and over, and there's a few little bits, like mine might be slightly too young for this, but they do love the Roblox challenges and stuff like that. And then there's also learning at home, which I really enjoy if you want to like get your kids ready for school, for example. If you've got a little one starting in reception, there's an under 5 section here, which means you can work on like number blocks, things like that, just getting them into the zone a little bit. There's music and fitness, alpha blocks, the Hive, Bing, there's key stage 1 and then also key stage 2. So if they do get a bit bored and they want to like kind of exercise their brains a little bit, then you can see you've got things here like slow-mo guys, Blue Peter, draw with Will, ultimate food fun, ultimate magic skills, 95 with Stacey Dooley, which is great. And it's just like extra bits of content just to kind of keep them ticking over. There's just so many different bits of content, and it's really, really easy to find and so accessible if you are a Sky customer. And then also I'm going to quickly tell you about the Sky Kids app as well. So this is the Sky Kids app, and what's really nice about this, you'll see at the top here it says Bill's Home. You can pick a separate profile for each of your children, so the content that is pulled into this is appropriate for that child that's using the app. So this is great to have on like your phone or tablets, especially if you're out and about. Maybe you're going away on holiday, you need something to entertain them during the travel. There's so many different bits and bobs to choose from, along with games as well. So as an example, this is Krabby Patty Crisis, and you can play games on the app. It's brilliant. If you do want to make different profiles for your children, you just click the padlock button here and it'll ask you to re-log in, just for extra security. And there's also this function here where you can download things. So obviously Bill's more likely to use this on his tablet now because this is my phone, but you can just download things. They last for 30 days, and then once you've watched it all, it'll expire after 48 hours. So again, great for travel when you don't have any connection or Wi-Fi, but definitely worth having a look at for the summer holidays, because I think this will save you bacon in quite a few ways. But anyway, my children have been sitting very quietly while I've been filming this, and we're stuck in this room while the men are working away, so we're going to pick something to watch and enjoy ourselves. But I hope that was useful. So the men have gone. We've got 3, I think it's 3 big industrial units going. That is the noise, and we have to keep them on most of the time. But the problem is, there's been an issue. To be honest, the insurance company's been pretty bad, and it's been so slow. So obviously with a lot of insurance claims, you can do 2 options. So they'll either sort it or you get a cash lump sum. We said that we wanted them to sort it because we just felt like it would be quicker and easier and more fluid. And then they came back and said, oh no, we don't do that. And we were like, but you do. That was an option initially. I don't know if they're like really busy or our claim isn't big enough, I'm not really sure. So the one thing that they did say that they would do all of the, you know, like drying out part. So part of that was going to include pulling the floors up, because the floors have already been taken up upstairs but just not downstairs. So we're all under the understanding, the company included, that they were going to pull up all the floor. But they've come today and been given a smaller slot and now been told that they're not pulling up the floor, but they are giving us the machines. And they were like, but it's kind of pointless, because while it'll dry out the walls and stuff, it's not going to dry out the floor until the floor is up, like, you know, like the screed and the actual floor, what's the word, foundations, because it's concrete. So we're going to leave them on for a bit, but ultimately now we need to work out what on earth we're doing. Like, it's Sunday today obviously, so we're going to have to talk to the insurance company tomorrow and work out who is actually doing it, because obviously if it is down to us and they'd have told us that from the get-go, we would have sorted this out ages ago. You know, and you're like, because the kids finish in 4 days and I didn't really want this to be happening over the summer holidays. Plus, when the actual flood first happened, it was roasting hot, and if we'd have got things going really quickly, we could have used the garden to move furniture out into, because it was just dry, but now it's absolutely peeling down. So yeah, it's a bit frustrating. I mean, obviously worse things have happened. I'm not, you know, being ungrateful or anything, but it's just a bit like, oh god, don't know what we're really doing now. But yeah, that's all sorted. Mark's gone for a run, but he started chopping it down again. He's doing 9 miles today, and I need to get some ingredients for Bill's thing, so we'll probably do that shortly. I'm having a no makeup day. I look a bit tired, but it's fine. I'm going to stay like this, and then I'm going to crack on. Cuddle up, I think, because I don't see us all getting out in this, to be honest. A nice cozy day. I just thought I would show you the situation. Oh, it's going to be intense, isn't it?
Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We crossed over borders to get where we are. And it's all
I've just been doing some high school prep and getting everything sorted for Bill, like just ordering bits bit by bit, because I don't know if you've got high school kids, but it's so expensive. But the high school that he's going to had the suggestion of trying to read 7 books before year 7. And he's already read one of them, and we've already got another. And I found these on Awesome Books. So you could, if you're ever looking for books, basically you can't find them in a library, or Amazon can be quite expensive sometimes. Awesome Books and World of Books, I think it is. I've ordered on both before. You can get them second hand, in relatively good condition. And it's cost me about £12 for these books, as opposed to, it probably would have cost me over 20, close to 30 if I'd bought them brand new. So we've got, I just thought I'd share in case you've got kids of a similar age and wanted some suggestions, but we've got Framed by Frank Cottrell Boyce, The London Eye Mystery by Siobhan Dowd, How to Look for a Lost Dog, Anne M. Martin, and then Skellig by David Almond. Bill is more of a factual reader, but it's kind of like a requirement when he goes to high school that they all have to have a book in their bag at all times to promote reading and, you know, things like that. So I'm going to get him these, well, I've ordered these ready for the summer holidays because he finishes soon, and at least then they should be here by the end of the week, so I've got them. And I'm just going to try and find the other one that I'm sure we've already got, which is Private Peaceful by, I think it might be Michael Morpurgo. And then we've got to make his cheesecake for his Year 6 assessment, and I'm sure what's been going on in here. Daisy and Stan are in best friend mode today, which is quite nice. But it also means they leave like some sort of crazy situations in their wake when they're playing games, but I don't much mind. They're having fun. So yeah, that is where I'm up to, and I'm off on a book hunt.
It's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, I did it all for you. It's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. Nights without sleeping, 'cause you fear the night. And days without eating, 'cause it ain't enough for two. And it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. So you don't feel the cold. And it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you. I did it all for you. It's all for you, it's all for you, it's all for you.
Hello, we had dinner. I made pork schnitzel with some pork loin steaks that were on offer, and that was really nice. And I made garlic butter, roast potatoes with broccoli, carrots with honey and thyme, and some stuffing and applesauce and stuff, which is really nice. And I've just been like, cooking is my therapy today, if you know what I mean. So I've done that, made banana bread, and made the main component of Bill's Jammy Dodger cheesecake with him, which I'll be decorating on Tuesday at school. But we did that today, so it's got plenty of time to set. And I've just been like keeping busy really, and had a really like cooking-y afternoon. And now I've just had a shower, washed my hair, put laundry away, Mark's like hoovered and cleaned up after dinner, and we're gonna watch something on telly. I think maybe a movie, something like that, get some popcorn on, or maybe a piece of banana bread, and yeah, I've just done all my skincare. My skin's looking okay, even though I'm feeling it a bit at the moment, I must say. This was, I put some fake tanning drops on and they've sort of clung. I must have like a bit of dry skin on this nose, and they've got like a little like line. But I do like these tanning drops. They are the Garnier Natural Bronzer Self-Tan Drops, and these were sent to me because they send me all of their new releases now, which is a real treat. I really rate them. I like a lot of their products, to be honest. And I've just put deodorant on, some Sol de Janeiro Rio Radiance, nearly run out of that. I really like these. I've got another scent in my bag that I've just chucked in because it's like plastic. You don't have to worry about it like breaking or anything. And then I've put some of the Kayali pistachio gelato perfume on. Beautiful fragrances, but a little bit spenny, so I only buy the small ones. But I smell nice, feel good, so I'm going to go and cuddle my family now. And yeah, it's been a really chill day today. I think it's what we needed, and even though some of it's a bit flood based and it's a bit up and down at the moment, it's not been a bad one. Just wish the rain would stop. But let's go and get cosy and watch something.
I fell in love when you entered the room, and when the light hit your face, we were just kids, but I knew right away that I will be with you until I stop breathing.
I've learned that people will say just about anything.
I will keep loving you as long as my heart's beating.
You just offered me a seat in the
Oh,